Hi, Kim here, and this is just a little video for the team, and I'm going to be learning this as I do it because I haven't really played with it that much. So anyhow, you get three choices. I chose the middle one, start a project by importing media files, and click OK. And the media file that I want to start with is Michael's pillar, 5 pillars tower, and I had that already in a folder that I set up on my desktop. So we'll do that, and there we have it. And if I remember correctly from the last time I did this, you have to click on it, and oops, okay, so now we got sound, and it will play over here. And to do any work with it, you've got to drag it. You right click on it and drag it down to the timeline, and there it is. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm going to put you on pause and go figure out how to put my telephone number and my name across the center. So I'll be back. Okay, now what I noticed was that until I took this and dragged it down to here, that all the edit was grayed out. So I couldn't use that. And what I'm going to do right now is put my name and telephone number over here. So call up the captions. Okay, open captions, and I'm going to close this out, and then overlay. It has display will come up as a default, and then overlay, and then I'm going to put over here call Bolte. Oops. Call Bolte anytime, and let's see, 818 392 8293. Okay, and there it is down there, and then you can click finished, and it will stay there right on Michael's forehead. No, it won't. Okay, so let's see here. Anyhow, you can move on. Okay, that's pretty much where it's going to stay. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the learning and find out how to put something before the movie and after the movie. I'll be back. Okay, so what I've been doing here that you couldn't see because I'm so engrossed in what I'm doing, I forgot to include you. So anyhow, I clicked on title clips. I believe that's in the edit box on the other screen, and I named the video, the title name, 5 Pillars Video, and I chose the color over here. I chose that here by clicking on that. You're probably all familiar with that. And then clicked OK. And then down here, I thought that I chose another font, but oh well. Stuff happens and then you die. And then I typed in this area here what I wanted to say over here, and I double spaced it. Or actually I single spaced it, and that's how it came out to look like that over there. Okay, and then I have absolutely no idea what to do now. So I'm just going to click OK and see what happens, and I'll be back. Okay, well, that was simple. All you have to do is just do it like you did with the video, and you click on it and you drag it to the timeline and put it right there. And so now it's in the front, and if you play it, there we go, and I'm going to see about transitions, and I'll be right back. Okay, now transitions look pretty much the same as Windows Movie Maker, and if you double click on one, so we'll double click on the spiral here, and that's what that looks like. Stretch, and that's what that looks like. And you can go down and just check them all out. I'm going to use that one, and so what you do is you highlight it and then you just drag it down to the timeline or the storyboard, and you put it in there. So now when this one goes, you're going to get your spiral and then your video, and then we're going to put another one of these jobbers over here, and I'll put my website on that. So let me put you on hold again, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, now we're back here again, and we're going to click on title clips, and we're back to the title clip number 2, and then we're going to change the color again. I really like that blue, so let's change that. And then we are going to write in here. You just put your, see that? Okay. And then you start typing. Okay, and I will be back because I type too slow and I don't want to make this an enormous video. Okay. Okay, so I completed my end. Alright, and I did it the same way, except I didn't put any spaces between it because I put so much stuff here, and kept the text the same and the color the same and everything. And I'm just going to click OK. Alright, so there it is here, and in order to put it on the video, I'm going to go to the timeline and then drag it to where I want it, and then I'm going to go to the transitions again, and we'll do the let's see, what are we going to do here? Let's do the zigzag. Yeah. Okay, that's the zigzag. We'll do another spiral just to keep it right. Okay, so, and then drag it down there, and there it is. And that's the video. However, I want to extend this, so what I'm going to do is go to, oh, I didn't want that. Okay, I want to go back to the timeline. I can't figure out how to do that. Alright, so let's say finished. Alright, oh, show the timeline. Alright, so there we are with the timeline, and I'm going to go to the end. And now I have to figure out, okay, there we go. I want to stretch this out. I don't know if you can see this down here, but the blue, it's got little arrows, and I can stretch it out. Let's see, maybe we'll go the other direction. Huh. There we are. Okay, so I don't want to stretch it out that much, but we'll put it right there. Okay, and I'll stop this for a second. Okay, now here's the effect of me stretching that out. And you can see it's moving over here. And it would be a lot shorter if I just let it alone. But this gives people a chance to write down my number and maybe the address for my ebook. However, I don't know how to get rid of this so that this will be alone. I'll figure that out in the next video. Okay, so I think now all I got to do is figure out how to save it, and I'll be back. Okay, now I think I've found out what I want to do, so I'm going to go to File, Produced Video As, and then I'm going to choose Windows Media Streaming Video because it really does shrink the file down. And then click Next. I haven't done this, so bear with me here. Profile. I'm just going to go with whatever it says here. You know, the default profile, basically the default everything. And add index to the file. Okay. 640 by 480. Preset video size. I like that. And background color, stretch to fit. I think I'm just going to leave everything the way it is. And click Next. Include watermark. I guess I could do that, but I'm not going to. Importing HTML, embed. This is tempting, but I know it's not going to do any good for me on a YouTube video. So you know, the embed video into HTML. So we're not going to do that. Video input. Use this option to add author and copyright information to your file. I don't really care. So, and table of contents. Alright, rename. I can always rename it later. And next. Production name, how about Michael's 5 Pillars, show production result. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. And okay, production folder, my documents, Camtasia Studio, Michael's 5 Pillars. That's where I'm going to look for it. So be cognizant of what this says here, because that's where it's going to place the file. Alright, so let's do that, and I'm going to put you on hold while this is doing its thing. Okay, so it's rendering the storyboard right now. Alright, I'm putting you on hold. Okay, now that took about 5 minutes to render, and it did a little oh, the content size, just 6 megabytes. That's almost nothing as far as movies go. Had it been an AVI, it probably would have been 4 to 5 times that. However, the finished product is not what I expected. I thought that the Call Bolte Anytime was going to be on the video, but it turns out that, look at this. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the Call Bolte Anytime is at the bottom of the video, and it's not even on the video itself. So I don't know how that's going to translate to YouTube, but I guess we'll find out. So that's it for now. I hope this helps you. And if it doesn't, or if you have any questions, just give me a call at that number right there, and it'll be forwarded right to my cell phone that I carry with me everywhere I go. Okay, bye folks. Okay, this is the end.